A winding, twisting route leads the garish warriors of the Untamed beast through the murky swampland of the Gnarlwood. Their leader, Borgash the Heart-Eater, stalks out in front with his mighty champion prey takers. Little did they know that as they moved through the thick mud, hungry eyes were looking down upon them. "Intruders have been sighted, me lord," said honest and keen-eyed Rascallion. He was a good hunter, and Vardamont had long since trusted his keen eyes when out hunting for their most noble of kings. "Gather the men, my last little squire. We have intruders in our lord's realm." As an ear-shattering scream rips through the mire, battle is joined. This is Warcry. For our scenario today, our victory condition is Purge. The players roll off and the winner chooses who's the attacker and who's the defender. The attacker secretly picks and notes down one of the quarters of the battlefield, northeast, northwest, southwest or southeast, using the terrain card to represent north. At the end of the third battle round, the attacker reveals the quarter of the battlefield they picked. If any of the defender's fighters are wholly within that quarter, the defender wins the battle, otherwise the attacker wins. Our twist will be Murky Swampland. If a fighter begins a move action on the battlefield floor, they subtract one from their move characteristic, though this doesn't affect anything with fly. And we have the deployment map of Twisted Route. Stephen will be playing with the Untamed beast today. In his dagger, he has his Heart-Eater, his Warband's leader, a Prey Taker with the axe, and a Prey Taker with the Sawtooth blade as well. Meanwhile, in the shield, he has 3 plains runners in there, the red shirts of the Untamed beasts, and in the hammer, he has his First Fang, Beast Speaker, and Rock Tusk Prowler. Meanwhile, I'll be taking control of the Royal Beastflayers. In my dagger, I have my Beastflayer Baron and 2 Offal Hounds. In my shield, I have the Royal Flaymaster, the leader of my Warband, 2 Ghoul Trackers, and a Ghoul Squire. And then in the hammer we have 2 Gore Squires and a tracker to round out the force. And so our forces are all deployed on the table, looking like so. So to begin with, I have my hammer deployed here, which is 2 of the Gore Squires. And then we also have one of the trackers. I've then got the Beastflayer Baron and the Offal Hounds on the other side. Meanwhile, Stephen has his Heart-Eater along with both his Prey Takers, one with axe, one with blade, and then you've got your 3 plains runners over here. For the table, you'll have your other force come up the top in that corner, and I'll have mine come down here 6 inch from the board edge. The game looks like this, so we'll go to priority for turn 1. And so I am the defender in this scenario. At this point, I have to declare one of the 4 table quarters to be the one that Stephen has to have no models in at the end of turn 3. Otherwise, I lose the game if he has any in there, or I win the game if he has none in there. So just showing you, we've got all these 4 table quarters. I've picked this one here to be my table quarter that Stephen has to have no models in. Today's video is sponsored by Gap Games, a fantastic miniature wargaming store in Queensland, Australia. They stock a wide variety of miniature wargames from all things Games Workshop to some of my personal favourites, Conquest, The Last Argument of Kings, and all things Modifius wargames as well. Use our affiliate code in the link below to help support both this fantastic store and the channel as well. Alrighty, so we have priority for turn 1 to begin with. I am the black dice. This is for the Ghouls. What have I got? I've got a 444 and 666. Nice start to the game. And then for Stephen, what has he got? You have a 4 and 2. Alright, so wild dice wise, I've chosen to spend mine straight away. I've got a 666. Stephen has not spent his. He has 2 singles, which means you'll get the option of who has priority for the turn. So who is going first in the rounds?
I'll start with sword.
Yep, so you're going to have the first activation. Alright, so Stephen starts off by moving his Prey Taker with the axe there, making a double move, just sitting on the Silver Grate in the top corner. I've got my first. I'm going to activate the Beastflayer Baron. The Beastflayer Baron is up here near my 2 Offal Hounds. Now, I'm going to be spending my 666 on him to use an ability called Unleash the Hounds. Until the end of the battle round, I can add half the value of the ability to the move characteristic of any friendly Royal Beastflayer Runemight units while they start a move action within 3 inches of this fighter. So he's not going to do anything else. He's going to pass on his second action, but he will spend that 666, giving everyone around him 3 inches of extra movement. And so your second activation is going to be the other Prey Taker, just coming up to say hi to his friend, because there might be some Offal Hounds. No surprises then. I'm going to go, actually surprise you, I'm going to go with the Ghoul Tracker next. And he's just going to make a double move, scrambling up the Temple of Skulls, and he sights the enemy. He sees the master. Next up, your Heart Eater comes around on the flank, walking through the murky swampland. He does have some negatives to his movement. I'm then going to activate my Gorgle. Well, you know what? Actually, no, we're going to activate the first Offal Hound up there. And so, thanks to the bonus move, the Offal Hound here can actually move, and he's actually going to spend the 444. And so, after he's moved, I'm actually going to spend my 444. That's going to be used as a double, though. I'm going to use it for Onslaught, the universal ability for +1 attack. And I have 4 attacks, add strength 4 into your Plains Runner. He is toughness 3. I'm strength of 4, so need 3s. I only get 1 with that. Wow, so that is just only 2 points of damage from the Offal Hound. He rolled absolutely abysmal. So your Plains Runner will fight back with his own Onslaught. So he will have an extra attack, taking him up to 4 attacks, strength of 3. I am defense 3, so you need 4s. And, I mean, you're not much better. That's a single wound. However, you do have another attack, so go for it, needing 4s again. So far, that's a single wound, and we literally did 2 wounds to each other. And so my second one of my Offal Hounds comes down with a double move. There'll be nothing on top of that, so he is done. And so you're spending another double for your Onslaught. Again, this is your last of your 2 doubles. Going into the Offal Hound with the Plains Runner that hasn't yet activated, so needing 4s. Double crit on, that is going to do 6 points of damage in total, 3 for each crit. I'm going again, because I am nowhere near dead yet. Another crit and a hit, so that'll be another 4, so that will be 10 wounds in total. I'm then just going to go with a double move next with one of my Gore Squires into your Heart Eater. I am -1 movement, so not getting anything extra. You're going to have to do a move there to bring the other Plains Runner into the Offal Hounds and make some attacks. Yep. So I need 3 because no Onslaught this time, needing 4s. I mean, that's 7 points of damage, so you can take it. Go again. Oh no, you won't, because you did have to move, so that is it. So that will be 7 points of damage, 8, 9 in total on him now. And so then I just move my last Gore Squire in, and that is the round of turn 1. We're now going to have our reserves come in. Not an awful lot happens. We did have a bit of damage over here, but no models are actually taken off the table. And so, top of the turn, our reserves come in. I've got my Beastmaster there, along with another Gore Squire and a couple of trackers. And then you've got on the opposite corner the First Fang, Beast Speaker, and Rocktusk Prowler coming in. So we're going to go priority for turn 2. And so priority for turn 2, this is for the Royal Beastflayers. I've got a double 4, double 3 for myself and 2 singles. Stephen, for the Untamed Beasts, you are going to get a 333, and that is it. Alright, so Wild Dust wise, Stephen has once again banked his, meaning he's going to bank everything on that last round. I have spent mine for a 444. I've got 2 singles, you've got 3 singles, so you will get priority for the round. Alrighty, so you are going to start attacking the Plains Runner up top here. I'm going to spend one of mine for a reaction called Counter. This means if you roll any 1s, you're actually going to take some damage if you roll any 1s to hit with your fighter. So you're attacking the Offal Hound, so you need 4s. That's a crit, and whatever that is, that's a crit and a hit. So 4 points of damage. You can go again. This will not be affected by a counter now. And you get 2 more, so that will be 4, 5, 6 points of damage, taking me to 15 wounds. Alright, so I've gone for a double move with the Royal Beastflayer Baron there. Now he's going to spend my triple 4 for pack tactics. This allows me to pick an enemy fighter visible to him. I'm going to pick this wounded plains runner here, and I can allocate a number of damage points equal to double the amount of models within 3 inches that are Royal Beastflayers. So that's 3, that's 6 damage. You have 2 wounds already. That means you take your 8 in total, and you are taken out. Your other plains runner, the one here, is going to go into the doggo. Lucky I didn't use a counter there. And then going again, needing 4s. Got nothing. So lucky I didn't counter there. With that, I'm then going to select one of the Gore Squires to go next. I'm going to go with the Gore Squire out at the bottom here, the guy with the sword. I'm going to go for spending my double 3s on an onslaught for +1 attack to both my attack actions. This gives me 5 attacks. I'm strength 3. I'm pretty sure you're defense 4 on your Heart Eater, so I do need 5s. Got nothing with my first one. And my second one gets 2 and a crit. So that'll be a total of 7 damage. Your Heart Eater is going to attack back at the one that has not attacked yet. Now, how many attacks? He's got 4 attacks.
Yep.
I will choose to go a counter on this as well, spending one of my actions. So go for it. Strength 4. I am defense 4 on these, so you do need 4s. So you got a crit and 2, so that'll be 9 points of damage so far. I'm not dead yet. I might as well go a counter on this because if you get anything through, I'm probably dead. And you get the 2 through, which is going to be enough to take me down with my 12. So you do 13 points of damage, and I have 12 wounds. So I'm going to go with the doggo here into the plains run of the Awful Hounds. I need 3s with strength 4. So that'll be 6 wounds. I just need to get a single 3+ on my next attack to take you out. And well, I certainly do. Right, so you've chosen to make a double move with the Rocktusk Prowler. I'm going to activate the Beastflayer Baron next. And so, lucky for me, I didn't begin the move on the battlefield floor with the Beastflayer Baron, so he does get in and can make 1 attack into the Rocktusk Prowler. 3 attacks here, strength 4. Toughness of the Rocktusk Prowler is 4 as well, so I do need 4s. And I got a double crit there again, so that'll be 8 wounds on the Rocktusk. You've gone a double move with the Beast Speaker. I'm going to go with my Gore Squire down here next. Gore Squire will then just make a double move himself from there to there. So next, your first Fang makes a double move up the top of the board. I'm then going to go one of the Gore Squires, who's just going to move right up behind. Sorry, one of the trackers moving up behind the Gore Squire next. Your Prey Taker then makes a double move, and I've got my next one here to make a double move as well, just going behind his friend again. I've then got a double move from you with your Fanged Axe down there. I'm going to go with my Little Ghoul in the middle next. The Little Ghoul who could. The Ghoul Tracker is going to move down there. You are then done for activations, I believe, so I've got one last one to do this round, which is the Doggo here. The second Awful Hound into your Plains Runner will get 2 on his first one, so that is 4 damage. I need to do 4 damage on my next hit to take you out. And I get the crit, which is 4 damage, and will take out your other Plains Runner. And so this is what the battlefield looks like at the end of turn 2. We now go on to 3, remembering that Stephen will need to have models inside the table quarter I have selected. I wonder if he knows which one it is. Anyway, we'll go into priority for this round. Today's game is played on the fantastic battle mats from our longtime supporters, Mithras Games. Top quality battle mats from New Zealand that have a variety of different designs that can suit almost any battlefield you could imagine. And so we are going priority. This is for the ghouls. I've got a double 6 and that's it. Stephen's priority roll for the Untamed Beast. You've gone a triple 6. You will have 3 singles as well. I've got 1 thanks to our wild dice. Right, so for wild dice, I've then gone a triple six. Meanwhile, Stephen has gone made a quad six, double four, double three. I'm going to get the priority here, and I'm of course going to be trying to take out your Heart Eater here with the Gore Squire. Little bit of a mistake on my part. Probably should have made two doubles instead. I'm going to spend the triple six as a double for my onslaught for the +1 attack on both attack actions with the Gore Squire. So I now have 5 attacks, needing 5s into the Heart Eater. I get 2 and a crit, so that'll be 8 points of damage. Onto the 7, you've already taken 15. You have 5 wounds left. And I've got 1 more attack. I only get the 1, that means you remain on 3 wounds. You have 17 taken. You've then gone with a double move on the Beast Speaker there. I'm then going to go with my little ghoul who could. The tracker needs 5s after he moves in to attack your Heart Eater. Got none. He is a little good who can't. Alrighty, so you are going to go with a quad 6 using Unleash the Beast on your big guy here, on your Heart Eater. This gives him half the value of the ability, so 3 to your attacks and strength characteristics with a range of 3 or less. Right, so his first attack with 7 attacks at strength 7 is going to go into my Gore Squire. So you need 3s. That is a double 6 there, which is going to be bad. Which is 10 straight off, and yep, that will take him out. And then the second attack into the poor little ghoul who can't. That kills him. That well kills him. He is paced. I'm going to go with the Beastflayer Baron next with 3 attacks. These will be at strength 4 against defense 4, so I need 4s. Got 1, so there'll be 2 points of damage so far on your doggo. And then again, just another 2, so another 4 points of damage on the 8 already taken, taking him to 16. Rocktusk Predator will attack straight back there then. You are using a double for onslaught for the extra attack on both your profiles. You are strength 4, I am defense 4, so you need 4s as well. You got 2, so that'll be 4 wounds so far. Going again, it'll be another 2 wounds, so it'll be 8 wounds in total. Alright, I've got a double move there with my Gore Squire. Your next activation. Got these 3 fighters left. So a double move with the first Fang. My next one, I'm going to go with the Beastflayer Baron. Sorry, not the Beastflayer Baron. The Flaymaster. Alright, so the Flaymaster has 3 attacks. We are 4s versus 4s, so we are needing 4s. That will just be 1, but it will be 3 points of damage. Spending your last double there after moving up the Sawtooth Blade into the Gore Squire, giving him an extra attack. You are strength of 4. No, strength 3 on the sword. So you are needing 5s here. Which you just get the 1, so that will be 2 points of damage. I'm then just going to move up one of my ghoul trackers. And so, doing a move there.
Back down here.
Moving him back there instead. So, my next action, I've got one of the doggos to go. 3 attacks on the doggo, needing 4s. Got 2, so that's another 4 damage on the Beast Speaker. We'll then move the last of the doggos in. We are needing 4s. And I got a double crit, so that will take her out, because that is 8 points of damage. I then have the last activation. He's going to go up here and join his friends. And now, thanks to killing that Beast Speaker with a double 6, I will win the game because I chose this quarter. That last doggo had to roll double 6 and did so. Victory to the Royal Beastflayers.